ladies and gentlemen. About to go live into our next match here. It is going to be Fusion Corps Blue versus Brakin Axles. I promise we'll get our overlay updated as soon as we can, as we are live into the game. So going down the roster list, we've got Distinct is me, and Kirito and Big Funny, and those guys are going to be a part of Fusion Corps Blue, whereas on the opposite end, we got Mung Beansy, Utah Jazz DJ, and Mr. Shane. So
Mung Beansy? Can you wait? Where do you have that? Do you have that written down, or are you just going off your memory? Oh Lord, Mung.
Right
Beansy,
in the server here, as we do see, players are live in a game number 1 again, best of 5 format. Big Funny able to attempt to get a shot on net. Mr. Shane gonna bring things right back though, and that was a nice save from Distinct is me. And it is going to be kept in the neutral zone for the meantime. Big Funny trying to keep it in the corner of his opposing team, and that was actually, as long as Utah Jazz hits that, that was not a bad way to clear the ball, or attempt to do so, passing it back to your goalie. But got to have some excellent coordination, but it's actually going to be the Fusion Corp guys who will bring in their first goal. Some nice corner work here as they find the center eventually, and it'll be Big Funny able to drain it.
Yeah, he had a wide open net there to just drive that one in, and early lead here for Fusion Corp. Pretty much 1 minute. It took 60 seconds for a first goal. As we see Big Funny, he will reside in net now. Ooh, missing that defensive hit there. The ball is centered out towards the net, left open, and the return shot, the chip shot, hit the top of the net and bounce back into play as the ball goes towards the blue corner. And now it is cleared away towards orange. Brakin Axles. They are looking for a return goal here. They have enough possession, I want to say, to at least keep the pressure on here, Sprawl.
Funny going to bring it up the field. Kirito, not really sure what he was going for there. Trying to just, I guess, keep it in the opposing corner. Kind of shot it out of center, but nonetheless, they will keep it in the corner. We can see Distinct is me, the defensive player, looking to clear here as some orange players fly in his direction. No shot on net as of yet, as Kirito will bring it out, looking for the wall shot, and unfortunately I do think he whiffed that slightly, but we'll keep it in the corner for the meantime. Big Funny in the neutral zone, doing similar things as the miss there from orange. They still will be able to clear, but kept in by Big Funny yet again.
Big Funny, the lone goal scorer so far. Not quite as high scoring as what we're used to seeing. I believe we had a 12-goal game already, and that was our the last series. But Fusion Corps Blue looking to at least protect their lead here with another goal. Big Funny almost had an opportunity in front of the net, and now the ball at midfield, slowly headed towards the orange side. Big Funny from that. Oh, is he going to take a charge and aerial here? No, that was Distinct is me. The ball heads back towards the blue side on net, but a great save there. Big Funny with the defensive play. He will scoop up the ball and head back towards mid, but it is dumped in again by orange as Brakin Axles still looking for that goal.
Kirito actually with a really nice center, and the aerial from up above. Big Funny just a little off his mark there, as it was an interesting chip back towards the neutral end, and ends up going actually better for orange, but the clear back. Distinct it's me. Doing exactly that, and actually centers for himself, but just off the post, and then Big Funny tries to drive it home. But Utah Jazz DJ with the save.
That was a very clear shot on net. Great defensive effort there. But the ball back in the corner here on the Brakin Axle side. Centered. There's Big Funny looking for a goal. Oh. Off the wall here. He misses actually his opportunity to jump. Will juggle the ball towards midfield, and will be handed off to orange here as they look. Oh, no. I stand corrected. I believe that is Distinct as me. Again here in the corner, driving it in. All 3 players right now upfield for Fusion Corp Blue. They almost gave up a goal as a result, and here's Brakin Axles besieging the blue side again.
Kirito able to clear, and that's actually a shot on net. Mr. Shane misses the save, and Kirito from downfield, that was from the opposing net. Very nice work as we see 2-0 for Fusion Corps Blue. Need to see a response here from Brakin Axles very soon if they want to keep themselves in game number 1 here. Again, best of 5 format, so won't be the end of the world if they drop game number 1, but confidence might be hurting as, Corrido trying to clear the ball instead. Allows Orange to find a decent center. No, Corrido will make his way back to clear. As now in the defensive, or rather in the offensive zone. Looks like they're trying to find their 3rd goal as 20 seconds remaining. Got to get 1 goal every 10 seconds. And considering what we've seen here thus far from Brakin Axles, I just don't know if that's going to come to fruition. As we got 10 seconds remaining, looks like that's going to be that. Almost another goal from the Fusion Corps. And actually, indeed, there will be 3-0. Game number 1 will be in the books.
That's 3-0. That's not a high scoring game like
Glad to hear it, as again that is going to be game 1, and it will come to a close. So yeah, we're going to see Brakin Axles. They go down 1. Fusion Corps Blue going to be feeling good after that one, as in moving into game number 2. We'll see if Brakin Axles can come up with any kind of offensive techniques. Honestly, they weren't able to do a heck of a lot. You can see only 2 shots technically on net, period. Not really what you want to see in your offensive effort. But again, maybe things just not clicking, as we will be jumping into yet another game here. And again, we still have quite a bit of matches to go tonight. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you guys have any feedback thus far on our broadcast, please do let us know. You can tweet at us at GoRGNTV.
Kirito at 200 ping there. I wonder how that affects you. I wonder if it affects you as much as it does in this game as it does others. I imagine so. Not a fun ping to play on, however. Game number 2 off to a start here. Let's see if any early goals will... in on net. Who was that? Sorry, I missed that.
Utah Jazz DJ with a shot, but Big Funny with an excellent save. And Corrido actually banking it off of his own crossbar. That was a bit of an odd play. I don't know if he had any other options. We'll take a peek here as, yeah, he goes for an aerial. I imagine he was going for a clear, but instead sets up an excellent center for the Orange team to find their first goal. So excellent work, as they're going to be on the board very early. Excellent stuff, as, yeah, after dropping map number 1, it's going to be their best answer to bring it into game 2 here. Corrido, he's crushing dreams left, right, and center. 1-1.
The high ping master, and he gets the goal to boot too, eh? There you go. Kirito put it back on the board. That is 1-1, and hopefully this it took 1 minute for our first goal last game. Here we are, 30 seconds with double the amount of goals, so definitely a different pace to this one.
As the face-off looked like it could go the way of the Fusion guys, but instead, Brakin Axles keeping it in the opposing corner. So Utah DJ, that's a difficult one. Jazz DJ, sorry, my mistake. He's the more defensive player here. And he did miss his mark there. That's going to be an opportunity and a goal. And he can't be missing those ones, unfortunately. He is the last line of defense here after his teammate misses, and unfortunately he will whiff as well, and that will be 2-1.
I'm a little curious, Sprawl. Is his name DJ and he's a fan of the Utah Jazz, or is he a jazz DJ from Utah?
I have no idea. I'd like to know, though.
That's a life mystery right there.
We'll have that info for you if they move forward here.
Oh my gosh. There you go. Distinct is me scoring that goal, as apparently Utah Jazz DJ. It's an actual person, according to producer Kyle. But 3-1. Excellent, excellent. That was Distinct me just tucking that one in there. Mr. Shane not able to get that save, but the insurance goal. The insurance goal for the blue team, Fusion Corp. See, I like Orange Creamsicle. They chose Orange, Fusion Corp blue. Like, I mean, it's making it easier for us. So thank you to you guys for us. Well, me, the idiot caster, as this is our first 3v3 ever broadcast here on RGN and our first foray outside of Counter-Strike. So we really appreciate all the support that all of you guys give us, and just a special thank you from the production staff, myself, producer Kyle, and Chad, all here from studio. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this match. Up 2 goals is the blue team, Fusion Core Blue, as again charging towards the orange net. Brakin Axels holding on for dear life here. They need to answer quickly with a goal.
Indeed they do, as they're going to bring it up the field. It looks like Distinct It's Me will be able to clear yet again. No shots on net off of that offensive effort, and actually follow it up. Big Funny able to keep it in the opposing zone. Eventually it will be cleared back. Now an opportunity for Orange as they find a center, but just can't get good control of it. Actually makes it all the way back up the field yet again. Video with a bit of an awkward hit, as looked like 2 of them hitting it at once. We'll send it back into the blue corner, but eventually will be Orange putting a shot on net, and actually an excellent one hits the crossbar.
There is an opening here. There is an opening here. No, Big Funny not able to capitalize. The ball heads back up to midfield. Fusion Core, I don't know if they'll be able to score one here. They weathered the storm in their own end, and now here they are in the Brakin Axels end.
Yeah, are up 3-1, so we'll see if they're going to add to it. At the very least, just want to keep it out of their defensive end. No opportunities for the other side, as they're doing a good job of exactly that. You can see their offensive efforts not exactly there like they used to be. Distinct Is Me just playing very far back. Don't want to give up any freebies, as that could be putting it within 1. Definitely could be a situation they might not find themselves coming back from, but instead we will see the 4th, as it's actually Speak of the Devil. Distinct Is Me putting it in, comes back from the corner, and he will find a nice shot. So 4-1, as does look like Fusion Corps Blue might take game number 2.
Mung Beansy with the pirate hat. A nice touch, a nice name. He will, almost have to save here, as that ball was sent in on net by Big Funny, as it continues to stay in the corner here in favor of Fusion Core Blue. Again, they're doing a great job right now of rotating players in and out and keeping that ball in the corner of the arena here. And it looks like finally Mung Beansy, no, will still not be able to clear it. Still in the corner for their team is the Brakin Axels trying to break it out, and they finally do in the corner. Mung Beansy playing from midfield. Perhaps an aerial in the works here. No, it misses. And that's Big Funny actually intercepting that one and shooting it back towards the Brakin Axels net with 1 minute on the clock here. Kirito and his teammates looking to hold on to this 3-goal victory. It looks like it will be the case. Ooh, Kirito with the hot flip maneuver there, not able to put that one away. Brakin Axels trying to find anything here before these last 40 seconds run out.
Yeah, things looking a little bleak, as actually another goal drained. That might be it here for the second game, as 5-1 with 35 seconds remaining. Not a lot you can do if you're Brakin Axels, other than think forward to maybe some changes they'll make in game number 3, as obviously things not quite going their way. We've had some opportunities here and there, but take a look at the scoreboard. They've had 4 shots on net, and they've converted 1 of them, so it's not too bad considering their shots on net on the previous games, but still more to be sought after, as Fusion Corp Blue, or rather, yeah, I did get that right. I thought I mixed up the words there, but we will see 8 seconds remaining, and with the ball rolling around, I don't think we're going to see any of those epic moments where someone dribbles it on in, and we will have a winner of game number 2, Fusion Corps Blue. Dominant performance yet again.
That will, I think, perhaps 3-0 at this rate. Fusion Core, the game at the beginning was looking quite balanced, and then it feels like Fusion Core just had a little bit more gas in the tank towards the end there.
Yeah, to be fair, though, I think that that one goal that initially put Brakin Axels on the board, it was set up by Corpse Blue, so I don't even know if we can read into that one too much, as it is what it is. As here we go, game 3 underway.
Ooh, first touch goes to Distinctive Me. That's and the ball ended up in the orange end. So already Fusion Core Blue off to a dominant start here, winning those little battles. And, oh, pardon me. As Kirito, last game he had a pair of goals. Let's see if we can get another couple this time. I am thinking Distinct As Me is going to have the big game here for Team Fusion Core Blue. That's my prediction. However, my last prediction was quite indeed wrong. So don't hold me to it, but if I had to guess, he was showing signs of life late last game. Perhaps he can carry them over into this one. Big Funny, though, you cannot count him out. He's had some great aerial goals and aerial shots so far this game and series as well.
We'll see a bit of an accidental center from the orange side. Distinct As Me almost capitalizes upon it. They do actually keep it in the opposing zone here, but eventually cleared by Utah Jazz DJ. Actually, Big Funny keeps it in. But it will end up upfield now in blue territory. Mr. Shane trying to make something out of it, but can't keep it under control. Their third player eventually does drive it back into the corner. Big Funny there to attempt to deal with it. He's deking his way up the field and actually finds a couple of neat little hits that puts the ball right on net and actually drains it because of it. So excellent individual work there by Big Funny, as again he just puts it past the two defenders and just makes it their first. Now 1-0.
Yeah, first blood going to Fusion Core. And we'll see.
I don't think there's blood here in Rocket League.
I want to use the term first blood.
I don't know. I think this is a family show.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, if it was a family show, I wouldn't be here, but...
yeah, we tried to fix that.
Disgusting human being. Yeah, we'll work on that one.
So, again, 1-0, blue, or Fusion Corps Blue. Again, I knew I was mixing that up at some point, but 1-0 as it looks like they're going to drain it. Ooh, that was a bit of a misplay by Distinct As Me.
I've jinxed him.
He got a little bit impatient, tried to find the shot before it actually trickled in front of the net. Instead, just nailed it off the post about 3 times. But we'll see now Orange bringing it into the opposing blue corner. But as you can see, they're not able to completely take control. They backed up a little bit and then decided to go for it yet again. But instead, Big Funny puts it into their corner. Creatio trying to make something of it as well. Distinct As Me will deny that attempted clear in the neutral end and actually finds it again. And that's a breakaway that they are not going to be able to recover from. 2-0 for Fusion Corps Blue. And that was just excellent just rejections from Distinct As Me.
Yeah, 2-0. That's got to be hard to weather, though. I mean, you're in a neck-and-neck race going back towards your net. Distinct As Me just seems to have a little bit more juice to it, as we see him defending from net here. Good start so far after this this face-off here. Is that what you call it in Rocket League, a face-off?
Yeah, I don't think there's any other word
for it.
Coin
something.
I do believe that is what it's coined, as Orange trying to drive it to the Blues net. But it will be sent back out, and they're actually playing so aggressive they have no defenders, and that's going to be 3-0, as that's the disadvantage. If you're all playing offense, you can get caught out of position if you miss any of those shots, and indeed, that's what we saw. Distinct As Me. He is coming up with the big plays. 2 goals thus far. Your prediction coming to fruition.
Definitely, that was questionable. I mean, that's... Even when you're playing from behind by a couple goals, you still at least want to have one defender back. Perhaps it was undisciplined play. Perhaps it was a communication thing. Perhaps they're just going all in at this point. They're already down 2-0 in the 0. Yeah,
I pull that goalie and I go for gold. As Credo, well then, Credo through the midfield with a nice shot there. He actually finds the first one, sets himself up for an aerial, and drives it in. We've seen some beautiful goals here, and I do believe Fusion Corps Blue, they're well deserving in this victory, as they are almost
advancing, I guess. Yeah. And then that will be Brakin Axis will be falling to the lower bracket. Distinct As Me. We actually missed that one on our observer. Kirito stuck in net watching that one from far away, but Distinct As Me, there it is. I mean, a great goal. And wow, that's a... I mean, if you look really closely at the screen, you can still see it. But Kirito, again, he's actually going to charge right off the bat here and put the ball to the side of the field. And he will head back towards his end.
They almost find their 6th here, as Distinct As Me deep in the corner. will eventually be brought out as they're going to try and find one, and they do actually put it on the board among Beansy. I haven't been saying his name too often. He just hasn't been too impactful, unfortunately. He's got some pretty cool green, like acid, coming out in the form of his rockets. But that will be him finding at least one little silver lining. Well, we at least didn't get shut out, right? As, well, in the form of a series sweep. Unfortunately, I do believe that's going to be happening here. But Mr. Shane actually beats distinct as me on the aerial. Keeps it in the opposing corner, but with a minute left, 4 goals to score. I don't like Orange's chances as another aerial going to bring it in from the midfield area. Off the crossbar. It's 2 off the crossbar. They can't bury it.
I mean, third time's the charm. They didn't have the option there for the third shot. Ooh, getting in the net. Big Funny looking to save it. No. Mung Beansy.
2 goals now for him.
And that's, perhaps we'll see three more in the next 45 seconds. You know what I mean? That's unlikely.
I don't know about that. We'll see. Maybe Mung Beansy. He's putting it in overdrive at the moment, as they will find it in the opposing corner yet again. Utah not able to get a hold of it. Mung Beansy, though, will center. An attempted clear is going to put it in decent position for an aerial, but it's actually Big Funny to put it back the other way. And oh my.
Utah Jazz DJ.
Nobody can hit anything.
Maybe he just, he froze up maybe. Do I turn left? Do I turn right? The controls are inverted. I'm in reverse. What's going on? Oh, no, it's Big Funny. Pardon me. Or was that, who are we looking at? That was Utah Jazz DJ. Yeah. And Big Funny soaring that one in from center as Utah Jazz DJ. Not, perhaps that'll haunt him.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I think the match pretty much over. Big Funny trying to drain yet another one. 20 seconds remain, though. That will be that, a 3-0 sweep for Fusion Corps Blue. Again, they actually find a couple more shots on net, denied by Utah Jazz DJ, but 5 seconds remain. And again, that will be that. So we do have another match lined up for all of you wonderful people watching the broadcast. It is going to be Apollo versus Air Force 2. So, interesting names there. I don't know how we managed to actually pair those two up, as they're a little relevant to each other. I don't know. It's a battle of NASA versus Air Force. I don't know what's going on, but nonetheless, we are going to take a short break. But when we return, we'll have another best of 5 here on RGN.
Are you an esports fan? Prove your knowledge and start winning cash on Alpha Draft Fantasy Esports. This year, we'll pay out over $5 million in prizes to over 50,000 esports fans every single week. To play, first select from hundreds of contests from the hottest esports. Then, choose your team of pros and watch their stats update in real time during games. Right now, we'll match every dollar you deposit up to $250. What are you waiting for? Redeem your deposit bonus and play Alpha Draft now.